Welcome back to this channel. Today we want to solve this geometric question, although it's a JAMB question. They said find x degree, y degree, and z degrees. So now let's begin by looking at find the value of x degree. Okay, so we are going to find this x degree first. Now if you look at it carefully, you will discover that this value of x degree is equal to 2 times 56 degree. Okay, the reason is this: angle at the center like this x degree is twice the angle at the circumference, this angle. So that's the theorem. Understood? So I will just write the reason: angle at the center is equal to 2 times angle at the circumference. Angle at the circumference. Okay, now that's the reason. Now the value of x will be equal to 2 times 56, and that is 112 degrees. So that's the value of x. Now the value of y degrees. Now if you observe this diagram carefully, you will notice that we have a segment here. You see this segment? So this is a minor segment, and also we have this major segment. Understood? Now again, you will discover that this y degree and this 56 degree, they all lies in the same segment, and there is a theorem that also say that angle in the same segment are equal. So therefore y degrees is equal to 56 degrees. So the reason is angles in the same segments are equal. Okay, so that's the value of y. Now the value of z, we want to find this z degree. Now again, if you observe the angle COA, so what's the name of this angle COA? The name is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Understood? Now how did I know that it's an isosceles triangle? If you look at this line CO, it's actually from the center touching the circumference. Then this line OA is also from the center of the circle touching the circumference. So OA is a radius and CO is also a radius. So they are all equal. This angle, this line is equal to this line. Understood? So, and for every isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal, meaning that this Z here is equal to this angle here, angle OAC. Understood? So in that case, I will just add this these three angles now. This angle X here, then this angle Z here, and this angle here will also be equal to Z. I will add them together to give me 180 degrees. So I will say Z degrees, then plus the second Z, the base angle, the two base angles, then plus the other angle, which is X degree. Everything is equal to 180 degree. So that is the sum of angles in a triangle. And x, the value of x has been calculated to be equal to 112 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So 2z is equal to 180 degrees minus 112 degrees. So 2z is equal to 180 degrees minus 112 degrees will give us 68 degrees. Now dividing both sides by 2 will resolve to z is equal to 68 divided by 2 will give us 34 degrees. So that is the value of angle z. So, and That is the solution to the question. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe now, like this video, share it so that it can reach others. Thank you and God bless you.